I'm getting ready to go on my Dayspring walk once I shave. I've been thinking about why some people will tolerate things in life and why others expect more. And I really believe we all need to raise our expectations. We need to raise our expectations. I'm going to be talking about what that means along my walk today. Anyway, that's coming up. Morning, Dayspringers. So talking about living life by a higher standard and expecting more. Wow, look at this car. Oh, the streetlights just went out. I love the red of this car. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. That's a keeper. Okay, getting back to the subject at hand. Why do some people hold themselves to a higher standard and others don't? Why do some people expect more and others don't? I think when it comes to living by a higher standard, the first thing we got to do is hold ourselves to a higher standard. That's also part of keeping the promises that we make to ourselves. You know, when you make a promise, when you make a decision you're going to do something that's going to benefit you, you got to keep it. You know, that's the act of loving yourself. So we got to hold ourselves to a higher standard. Oh shit, I didn't get Runtastic going. Hang on. Okay, we got Runtastic going. So, do you know what I'm saying? It's like we've got to literally hold ourselves to the standard that we want to live our life by. We can't expect others to live by a standard that we're not living to. What do I mean by that? I mean, sometimes we put expectations on people that are higher than the things that we would ourselves do. So we've got to live our lives by a higher standard, and when we do that, we start attracting people into our life that live by that ideal. That's what the law of attraction is all about. I use the law of attraction loosely. I don't want to get too new agey. But, you know, you are a tractor beam for that kind of stuff. And it also comes down to the people that you hang around with. Because you're going to become who you hang around the most. So you got to hang around with the winners. And you have to hang around with people that are living their lives to that same higher standard. Raise your expectations and raise your game. I think the world we live in... By the way, this is a beautiful shot. I gotta take this picture, hang on. I lost my train of thought, I started shooting pictures. It's interesting how there's so much beauty in life that we fail to see because we're moving at a pace that's just, you know, breakneck all the time. And life is so gorgeous and beautiful and lovely, and we miss so many moments. That's what this walk is teaching me. Much as I love talking to the camera, I think I'm going to wait till I get where I'm going, because I just want to take in this beautiful Dayspring. I'll come back. There's a bunny. Is it a bunny? What is it? Yeah, there's a wild bunny. See him? He's cool. Wild bunny. Pretty amazing that this little bunny lives in the city. He just came out from behind the fence and crossed across the street. Look at him. Just chilling. Well, Webernets, I won't lie, it's cold. It's 45. I probably should have wore a hat. My ears are freezing, so I'm gonna make this one quick. I'm talking about loving yourself, and I'm talking about holding yourself to a higher standard so you can raise your standards in all areas of your life. At first, it's got to start with you. You have to start holding yourself accountable to the promises you make, and then taking those steps, taking the steps that are going to take you, that are going to get you to your shiny, happy vision. Sometimes we have to be a little hard on ourselves. Sometimes we have to expect more from ourselves. But here's some advice. When and if you let yourself down, when and if you fail to accomplish the thing that you said, don't beat yourself up. Just dust yourself off, get back up and start over. So many times we lock ourselves away in a prison. We condemn ourselves, and we beat ourselves up. We literally take ourselves out of the game with our negative self-talk, with the dialogue that's going on in our heads. Look, I've fallen on my face so many times, and I've broken so many promises that I made to myself. It's kind of like a muscle. You exercise it, and it gets easier and easier. And over time, you stop breaking your promises to yourself. When you look at successful people, you'll find someone who just made a lot of good habits. You'll find someone who fell on their face so many times and just kept getting back up and improving. And so don't beat yourself up when you fail. Don't beat yourself up when you fall. But if you want to live an extraordinary life, you've got to start doing extraordinary things. You cannot keep status quo and expect to make breakout income or expect to have the time, freedom, and the money to go live an extraordinary life. I hate to break it to you, but it does require money. Money is, as Ty Lopez would say, freedom credits. Without money, you have a whole lot less choices. Having money gives you choices. Having choices makes life pretty exciting. You can help people, and you can go live your passions. And if you want to go live your passions, if you want to be extraordinary, it's the mental game. It starts here. You got to start thinking extraordinarily, and you've got to start doing extraordinary things. Okay, so I got my walk in this morning. I did a little bit of social media when I got home as I wound down. I showered again, and I'm going to go to the coffee shop and work on Blog Mogul today. Those of you that want to become professional bloggers and professional vloggers, and by professional I mean that you leave the status and the rank of amateur and you make money, and I don't mean $50 a month. Those of you that want to make a full-time income blogging, please private message me on social media or visit me at my website. You can find my Facebook link from there, or you can reach out to me right from my blog. I've got something pretty hot. We call it Blog Mogul. And come on, take a walk with me. I've made this walk so many times this past 8 months or so, and I've adopted walking as a lifestyle. I mean, I literally have been walking so much. It's become a way of life. And you know, I used to rent an Avis car every month. I did that for 4.5 years. I paid $1,000 a month to rent an Avis car. And I had a deal with Moose at the Main Street location. Any car I wanted, any car that was in inventory. And if it was at the airport, sometimes he would go get it for me. You know, and I'd trade cars out when the car that I wanted came in. But you know, $1,000 a month is a $100,000 car payment. So I was paying a $100,000 car payment to drive a $45,000 car that I didn't own. So now I haven't rented a car in about 8 months, and Uber has been getting it done. Uber has been everything I've needed, and moreover, because of where I live, you know, being in the city, every place that I need to go to, whether it's groceries or a coffee shop or you know, the movies, it's all within a walk. It's all within 5, 6, 7 blocks at the most. burning some smoke. Must be a diesel. Anyway, it's a healthy lifestyle. A lifestyle where you walk more, you ride less. I recommend it to anyone, especially if you want to reclaim your health, whatever your age. If you want to be healthy, move more. You know, we were born to move. No doubt, we were definitely born. I mean, our bodies are created to move. We are not supposed to be sedentary. So, it's not enough that you move once a day. Like this morning I did my walk, but here I am walking again. And I gotta say, I feel great. It's a beautiful thing. And I hope this talk has encouraged you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm curious to know your thoughts. Go ahead, leave comments below. By all means, subscribe to the channel if you're getting any fruit or any positivity out of these talks. And visit me at tomcellie.me/subscribe. If you're in business, if you have a home business and you need leads, I'm gonna whiz off to you 30 sources to get leads today, a free audio, my gift for you just for subscribing. And until next time, this is Tom Cellie saying live well, love well, and God bless.